What up, y'all? It's your boy Jug Truth. I'm sitting up in here in the club minding my own business, and then all of a suddenly I had a some troll in here because I know this is a troll, or it's probably somebody who's hiding on a trolling account because they don't want me to figure out who they really is. So I'm sitting here over here by the bar minding my own business, and then all of a suddenly some troll sat there and PM me. And as you can see right there, it says, you want to talk trash about someone, do it in person, not behind the TV, dip. And you know what, the S word. So apparently somebody has been watching my YouTube videos and they don't like the fact that I sat there and talk trash and stuff like that. And they rather for me to do it in someone's face. Well, let me tell you something, whoever you are behind that female troll account. Just like I told you in the PM, if you don't like what someone is saying, especially when you're watching their YouTube videos, then don't watch their videos. Simple as that. If you don't like what someone is saying, you don't like what they say about other things and stuff like that, then don't watch their videos. Simple as that. Because that's what I do. My channel is about rant. I rant on people. That's what I do. It ain't just one individual. I do it to everybody. I've been doing it for years. That's what I do. I don't care what people on the internet thinks about Jug Truth. I'm going to continue on making my rant videos. My subscribers love it when I make these rant videos. So I'm not really wasting nobody's time. To me, you just sound like someone who's just, I don't know, feel like, I think whoever this is, someone's probably putting the battery behind this person's back. They feel like if they want to punk me out, and and normally I would ignore something like this. Normally I would just ignore them and block them. But I say, you know what? Let me feed into this nonsense stuff right here because I already know where this is going to go. Because every time when Jug Truth gets stuff like this on Four Kings, normally they just turn out to be trolls trying to rage bait me, trying to get me to swear so they can get me banned off of here. So I pretty much played it smart in this though. And I said, blah, blah, don't like what well, I actually kind of messed up though, but I'm gonna retype it again. But basically what I was saying was blah, blah, blah. If you don't like what someone's saying, then don't watch their videos. So I'm just sitting there feeding into this because I already know where this is gonna go. I can already see where this is going. I mean, you just have to sit there and wait, though. But this person right here was just making threats towards me in the PM, and I just thought it was funny. I said, you know what? Let me record this whole thing, and I'm going to share it with my subscribers and let them get a kick out of this right here of ignorance. Because sometimes you can't help but laugh at ignorance. You got to laugh at ignorant people. And I said, you know what? I'm going to share it with my subscribers, and they're going to get a kick out of this. Like, normally, I would normally ignore something like this. Okay, now that's what I got right. I said, if you don't like what someone say, then don't watch their video. Otherwise, quit crying about it. So that's basically what I said to this person right here. So basically, I'm waiting for them to respond back, though. So I'm just sitting here just waiting for them to respond. It says, do you know who hold on. Do you know who TF you talking to, dude? And like I told you, don't know and don't care who you are. So I already know this was a PlayStation thug right here trying to intimidate somebody hiding behind a trolling account because they don't want nobody knowing who they are. They say, hey, I'm going to hide behind a trolling account and then I'm going to talk junk to Jug Truth. That's what some of these clowns do. So evidently this clown right here must be aware of who I am. And you see what I typed up? I said, don't know and don't care. So apparently, whoever this clown is someone that's hiding behind a troll account. They're in this club, and I can see them right now. And I'm going to be going to them in a few minutes. It says mic up. I'm not going to mic up. What do you mean mic up with you for? See, this is all a rage bait right here. And just like what I said in the PMs of this, somebody is either putting a battery in this person's back because that's what these trolls do. They all be in a little group, little chats. They spot me in the club on 4K and they say, hey, there go Jug Truth right there. Hey, let me see if I can rage bait Jug Truth. I'm going to see, can I get Jug Truth to take the bait, and I'm gonna see can I get Jug Truth to mic up, and then their little friends being part of chat say, yeah, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Yeah, see what Jug Truth fall for that. And half the time, I don't even fall for it. I just feed into it sometimes, or I just ignore them and block them, and just let them think that they're getting under my skin when they're really not, because they don't realize I'm trolling them back. So he told me to mic up, and I told him like, don't know and don't care. And they said, one day I will find you and I will kick your, yeah, talking about kicking my A. Like, really, you're gonna kick my A? And I said, but I'm going to assume you're somebody's putting the barrier behind your back so you can brag to your friends that you punk Jug Truth out in the message. Like, give me a break. Then he called me a stupid mother effer, basically. So you can already see. That whoever this is trying to rage bait me, and it's not working. They're not really getting the reaction that they expect to get out of me, because I'm not new to this. Jug Truth is true to this. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. So I know what tactics these people tried to pull. And it said, mother effer, you ain't going to do S. Who said anything about me doing anything to you? Like, what is this person talking about? I have not said I was going to do anything to him or nothing. Like, what in the world? And then they said, and then I said, you just trying to rage bait me, not falling for it. Laugh out loud. That's what I said. I said, you just trying to rage bait me, what this person's trying to do. Like, they trying to get me to rage bait, like trying to rage bait me. And I said, stop being a PlayStation thug. And yeah, you are being a PlayStation thug, whoever you are behind that troll account, because that's not your real main account. That's your trash talking account because you don't want to risk getting banned on 4Kings, okay? That's what these trolls do. They'll sit there and they'll create these troll accounts, and when they see me, they try to bait me and thinking they're going to try to get me to cuss at them so they can get me banned. Like that's not going to work, okay? I don't know why you so-called cowards hide behind these trolling accounts. And then this fool said, by the way, mother effer, I'm a bodyguard for WWE S head. Yeah, see, right there, that's a troll right there. A sloppy troll that's very sloppy. And just like I told you, you need to improve with your trolling, okay? Because your trolling is just very awful, okay? Your trolling is very awful. You better go troll somebody else, because your sloppy trollingness is not working on Jug Truth. It's not working. And you see what I said? I said you need to work on your trolling. And what you do, you need to work on your trolling, because your trolling absolutely is sloppy. Sloppy trolling. And you think you're going to get me to curse at you and say, like, yeah, come back up with me. Yeah. You better go try that with somebody else, because you're not going to get that kind of reaction out of me. But you did get a video out of me. You did get a video out of me because I only wanted to show this video because I wanted to show my subscribers of the ignorance that I'm dealing with on here. That's why I'm doing this. I'm not doing this because you got under my skin. Oh, Chuck made a video about me. I must have made him mad. No. This is me showing my subscribers of the ignorance. Right here. Straight up ignorance. And I said, your trolling sucks. That's what I said. Your trolling sucks. So you can see right now that whoever this is, they seeing it, they're not really getting that kind of reaction that they want out of me. They see that. They see that. And like I said, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. You know, I done dealt with all the trolls and stuff on YouTube and everything like that. And I said, improve your trolling, okay? That's what I tell them. Improve your trolling. I don't dealt with stuff like this many times. And then he said, mother effer, I'm not a troll. Yes, you are. You is too a troll. You is a troll. That's all you are. And I said, you act like it. You act like it. Because you think you think you're trying to get a reaction out of me, and you're not. You got a video out of me, and this is entertaining right here. This is entertaining. My subscribers, they're sitting back, they got themselves a popcorn, they just laughing off of this, and I'm just laughing too. Go on, come on. You're the puppet, and you entertaining us. See, that's what these clowns don't seem to understand. Mother effer, I will find you and I will kick your A. Yeah, right. You're going to kick my butt through the television. Go on, Mr. Puppet. Keep performing for us. You're the entertainer. And that's what these clowns don't seem to understand. They think when I record, they think I'm doing it just to make myself feel good about myself. No, I don't. I do it because I like to see you people entertain us. We sit back and we let y'all entertain us. Well, I'm not your puppet, Jug. Yes, you are. You are my puppet because look what you're doing. You're entertaining us. You're the entertainer, and I'm gonna let you entertain. Otherwise, I wouldn't record. And then I said, yeah, he talking about saying he'll fire me and kick my butt. Yeah, right. You talking like you're gonna beat me up through the TV or something. That's what I said to him. Yeah. You're gonna kick my butt through the television? That what you gonna do? And I said, whatever. I heard those threats before, which I have. I've heard those threats plenty of times. So come on, try harder. Because your trolling is not working on me. You're not getting the kind of reaction as you thought. And I know you're watching my video. You're watching my video and you're basically saying, I got a reaction out of Jug. And oh yeah, if you're thinking about making a video response towards me, I'm not gonna respond back to it. I'm just gonna ignore it. So I say, you know what? Let me look on my block list and see what this clown. Cause I say, you know what? See, look at that. You see it, right? They made this account 2021 on Four Kings. So I say, you know what? It's about time for me to look for this clown, though. So I say, you know what? Let me take this clown off block because I like to put them on block so that way I can get their information on who they are, on when they started on here. So they made that account 2021. So they started on Four Kings around, hold up, the 5th of the month. They started around May, I want to say. So I'm going to unblock this clown and I'm going to walk up to this clown's avatar and see how this clown going to react now. Because I'm pretty much kind of done going back and forth in the PMs. Because right now, because you guys know me, I don't like going back and forth in the PMs. So I said, you know what? Let's go hunt the troll down. A hunting I will go, the hunting I will go. I'm looking for a troll, and it's right in front of me. Look, there it is right there. Mother Effer, I will find you and I will kick you. Okay, I'm right here. Look. Running from me because they know I'm recording. See, it's somebody that knows that I'm a YouTuber. They knows. And they went to the bowling alley. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna follow you. I got the camera on you. You want to be famous. So I came into the bowling alley and I looked around and I realized that the clown was not in here. And someone just said what's up to me, but I didn't really have time to say what's up to him. You know? So I said, you know what? Let me look around the bowling alley though. Because evidently, whoever this troll is, they know I'm a YouTuber. Because how do they know I'm recording? How do they know that? How do they know? So clear as day though that these trolls right here know who JugTuber is, and the trolls realize they're not really getting the kind of reaction that they're getting out of me. But I put the camera on you. You want to be famous, so I'm giving you a little 15 minutes of fame. But you're gonna run though. You're gonna run. Like I don't get these people, man. Like they talk so much junk and then they want to run away, but yet. You know I'm a YouTuber. You know JugTube's gonna put the camera on you, but you don't want the camera on you though. Like, how do you get embarrassed with an avatar? That's what I want to say. Say you're a dead creep. Oh, so look, you see that making death threats towards me. See what I'm saying? Making death threats. Making death threats towards me. Pitiful, boy, pitiful. Making death threats to me over a YouTube video that they probably got offended. I don't know which videos. And I said, why you run? Why you ran? You know what I'm saying? Why'd you run? Because they just nowhere to be found in here. As you guys can see, I'm looking around. I don't see this clown. Evidently, this clown probably blocked me or they probably went back to the bowling alley, though. So you see that Jug is looking around. I'm just looking around and I don't see him nowhere. Look, it says whatever. Yeah, you see what they just said. Look at that. Talking junk, but yeah, you're going to run, though. You're going to run like I really got a video camera on you, though. Like, you see, this is how these people take this. But it ain't no telling who it is behind that account. Because they hiding behind that account because they don't want me to know who they are. Because they know if they be on their main account, these people on here care about their reputation on a freaking video game. Like really? As you guys can see, I'm just looking around, see if I see this clown anywhere. I don't really see this clown. So this clown ain't really a Four King Casino fan anyway. It's just somebody who's come on here just talking junk. You can just clearly tell. You can just look at the avatar. The avatar is a noob. It's a female noob avatar. I'm just looking around. See, I don't see it. I don't even see this troll nowhere. Let me collect this chip right here. Let me go back here and check. If I don't see this troll back here, then I'm going back to the bowling alley because I guarantee you he went back to that bowling alley as soon as I loaded up. But I didn't see him in time when I loaded up. He loaded up before he loaded. Whoever the troll was loaded up in the bowling alley before I loaded up in here. So they saw me loaded up in here. They turned back around and went back to the bowling alley. But no, I don't see it nowhere. So let's go back to the bowling alley real quick. Let's go back to the bowling alley and see if this clown's back in there. Because I bet you that clown went back to that bowling alley. Because I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you typing. And I'm not going to mic up with you because you're just doing this for attention. And I'm giving you the attention, but you don't want the camera in front of your face though. Like, how you gonna start? How you gonna start something and want 15 minutes of fame, but yeah, you gonna run though? Like that doesn't make any sense, does it, people? Oh wait! I think I see him. Yep, they're gonna troll right there. Hey, what's up? Got the camera on you. What's up? What's up? Got the camera on you now? Little, why he gonna block me? Let me stand over here. He gonna block me. I bet he gonna block me. Ah, he blocked me. Look at you gonna block me. How you gonna sit there and start something with me and then block someone? How does that make sense, people? You gonna start something with me and then block me because you couldn't get the reaction out of me. Pathetic, man. Pathetic. Anyway, y'all, it's your boy Jug. I'm out. Peace.